living his life and his hoeing, living his life and his hoeing, living his life and his hoeing, hoeing, living his life and he's hoeing and hoeing, living his life and his hoeing, living his life and his hoeing, living his life like it's hoeing, living his life like he's hoeing. All right, good morning, baby girls. We're up at 4 o'clock this morning. The only reason why I know because I had to go pee. And when I washed my hands and got the phone, baby, roll was on. Baby, it was Stomp down was on. Honey, the girls are getting up early. But I guess these are working people. And working people got to get up, so they got to put their little stuff in. But let me say hello to everybody before I go right on in. What's up, Ava? What's up, Ida? What's up, Memphis T? Happy Friday. What's up, Gubs Girl? What's up, CDP and Ava and Percat Ashley? Baby, it's so good to see you, Percat Ashley. What's up, 305 Perfume Plus? What's up, Samantha Rogers? What's up, Hershey? Ebony girl, I got my ticket. I got my ticket for the game. My hotel room. Girl, got my airline ticket. Yeah, I'ma be there. I'ma be there. What's up, Jerry Show? What's up, Sabrina? What's up, my girl Sabrina? Why was Roll reading? Baby, we gonna talk about it. What's up, Brooklyn Mom? What's up? Yeah, living his life and he's hoeing. 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 My God, today. So we're going to talk about it today. So y'all, first of all, God bless YouTube camera. Honey, she is lemonatized. Everything was lemon. Y'all said, let me get up out of here. I like YouTube camera. I think she's a sweet lady and everything. But, child, ain't nobody. Anyway, I ain't interested. But anyway, she's interested. And somebody did something in the Discord. And, child, I'm like, okay, move right along. Anyway, I said, hey, Lady Nika. I said, hey to the people, child, because she was too busy talking about lemon. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, anyway. Baby, so the first person I saw was Honest Rowe. Child, Honest Rowe did old little light read, but Honest Rowe told Castro that he's working, and you talk about them snapping at EBT, and then I heard Stomp down, and let me say this. I agree with the Stomp down on this. How you telling somebody to get that money and you trying to get cancerous cells out of your booty? Would that make sense? Make that money, but and why do people always talking about make that money don't got none? I'm just, Lord, let me move on. I don't have a problem with Rico, but the Bible says there's wisdom and wise counseling. Better than wisdom and wise counseling. And if you getting polyps taken out your booty, yeah, and making your money, but you don't got nothing to show for it, yeah. Moving right along. So then you all, I guess Castro went on over there to Briine's channel. You know what? Let me say this. I was so happy that Tommy came on and was his regular self, because all you heard Briine was talking about Tommy. Because you know I have to do that to Briine. So now he understands why I mute him and understands why I try to work with him now, because Tommy was a good example of it. And let me say this, Briine. You know, if I was real petty, I would say you exploited Castro and Tommy on your channel. But my thing is, I can't say that because you ain't monetized either. So my thing is, you didn't exploit them because you ain't making no money. And so you got all of these busted bricks, no money, on their channel, doing their thing. I just thought it was really interesting. And then somebody told me Shaky Chief wanted to get in the act. I didn't even know he was on. He's still alive? Okay, I didn't even know the man was still alive. So let me tell y'all something. Overall, I don't give a flying flip about what these people say. Keep it clean. What's the context? What's the context? Go look at the Greek and the Hebrew and give me the context of it and come back. But I'm not here to talk about that today. I'm here to talk about Briine and stuff. But anyway, look at the context. It does say that. But what does it mean in context? Who was it talking to? Why was it talking to those people? That's called the ancestral scripture. And it's called ancestral for a reason. Go look it up. And then come back and talk to me. But right now, I'm not on that. Moving right along. And then you type it in cap. That don't bother me. So moving right along. Let me tell y'all something. Honey, I am here for the whole shit show. Do you understand me? I am here for the reads and all of that. See, y'all know it's a new season for me. I don't have time to go back and forth with people. The old me would have been waiting for Briine to say something and then coming all back and so on and so forth. So I don't do that anymore because that junk don't really bother me. It bothers them. And so I just do my thing. And I just have a great time. That's what I do. So now people are mad. Somebody brought something to my attention about my house and I'm so focused on those things. No, I focus on going to work, paying my bills. That's where I live and reside, and my car. That's just a part of my lifestyle. But if my car and my house was gone tomorrow, I'm still going to make it. I am not that type of person that will lose anything that easy. I am not that person who will not strive to do better. Now, just because some of you all are low aspirational, that don't mean I have to be. Just because you get mad because I'm living somewhere, that's your problem. I paid for my home. I pay the mortgage on it. I do the upkeep on it. Thank you by the grace of God. And I don't give a damn how you feel about where I live. I don't give a damn of how you feel about what I drive. I am Jay Wilson. If I didn't have two dimes and a nickel to rub together, I would still be Jay Wilson. See, I want you all to get that. It's not about my house and my clothes. It's about state of mind. And some of you all have low self-esteem. And if anybody who comes on YouTube as an entertainment apparatus gets you in your spirit, then it is your problem, not mine. And let me say that again. That is your problem and not mine. If I go through a challenge tomorrow, I'm still going to make it. I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand no matter what may come my way. My life is in your hands. See, that's how I feel about it. And I don't have a problem with you got an issue with me, and you're going to continue to have an issue with me. I love it. I love it. Because the people who got self-esteem, baby, let me tell you something. They ain't worried about what I got. They too busy taking care of what they have. And that's the difference. That's the difference. Let me see what you're saying. The pastor was saying you're the one who was and still. Oh, I'm not ashamed of being gay, baby. So at the end of the day, I'm not. That's a lie from the pit of hell. You mad because I am gay and I'm turning it. You're mad because I'm gay and I'm not destitute selling ass. You're mad because I'm gay and you don't know how to handle it. You're mad because I'm an executive gay with a career. So why am I ashamed? Because, bitch, I'm doing everything. You should be ashamed of these straight men who ain't doing shit. That's who you should be ashamed of. But if you think I'm ashamed because I'm in my relationship and living life like it's gold, then you're wrong. You are absolutely mistaken. You have the problem. Anybody who has to come on my platform to try to tell something about me and you don't even know me, it is your life. Bitch, I'm doing what I need to do. Okay? Mad because I'm clergy. You ain't clergy. Well, the ordination papers say I am. Yeah, I can go work at any hospital. So what you trying to say again? Y'all don't move nothing here. I'm Jay Wilson. You don't move anything. See, all of that stuff that y'all think that's power, it ain't no power. Power is getting up and going to work. Power is paying your bills. Power is being able to learn. All of this foolishness that y'all doing on here, baby, this is entertainment. I don't need to be calling people and I'm going to show you who I am because that's not power. That's desperation. And that's not me. So go find somebody who really cares. But getting back to what I'm saying, the same way I feel about the trolls is the same way I feel about these people on YouTube. My thing is this. If somebody want to show everybody that they booty got cancer and people talk about it, that is their problem. I'm telling you, I'm to the point now, at the end of the day, if you putting this stuff on, you want people to talk about it or you're desperately needing attention and sympathy. That's my thought process. Because my thing is, there are many other ways and avenues that you can talk about this, but you bring it to the beef sector of all places. I can understand if someone docs you and put your information out, but no, you all are freely giving it. And see, I'm not even mad because of what Briine did with Casslow and Tommy, because I would have done the same thing if they would have clicked on the link. But see, you can't say nothing about me when you're sitting there doing it. See, this is the problem with these people. They always want to say what I'm doing, but given the chance to do it, we see what Briine did. He did exactly what I've been doing. See, I noticed for a long time that people always had issues with me making money at the beginning, but when they started making money, it was okay. See, it's always wrong for you because they haven't done it or they're not doing it well. But then when they get a taste of it, then it's okay for them. And so I'm like, work your magic, boo. Work your show. Work your show. But let me say this. Ain't nothing moved over here, and you can stay your ass away from here for a whole year. It's still going to be good. And I'm still going to talk about you. Now, I heard that little piece of you saying, watch you talk about me today. You damn right. And tomorrow and the next day. If you bring information and you bring content on, we gonna talk about it. See, this is the problem with you. You can talk about everybody. But when people say something about you, you get extremely sensitive and upset about it. And then you want to get mad and want to cuss. And see, I don't have to do that. I don't have to click your link. I don't have to do that. And you know what, the girls, all right, I don't click everybody's link. If I click your link, I'm feeling something for you. I like your programming. And stuff. I don't click everybody's link. I don't make money for everybody. Correct, Twilight. And I feel badly for Rico because now his illness is going to be a spectacle. But what I do have to say to Rico is you inserted yourself into something that didn't even pertain to you, and I had to shut you down on my channel because I was talking specifically to Castro Cannon. And you felt some kind of way because he was selling his ass. Now, if y'all want to get a sell ass union, y'all want to be the union of streetwalkers, y'all need to get that union together. Y'all need to get that union together. The union of hoes and busted bricks. Get it together, boo. Get a union, okay? Get a credit union. That's what I'm saying. But that was specifically for him. And here come Rico. And then he talking about something, get that money. And I'm like, Rico, you are trying to get polyps out of your booty that's cancerous. Okay? You got to bend over and get a shot in your booty for other maladies. I don't think selling booty at this time is feasible. I just think you might as well go ahead and do another plan. Because I don't think it's working. And I think that these people are, and I don't mean that they're damaging the point where they're bad people, but I think they're damaged psychologically because there has been a lot of abuse and traumatic instances in their lives in their early formative years. I believe they have been used and beat up by society. I think there may be some mental health and some developmental skills that's lacking. And they come on YouTube and they don't have emotional intelligence because everything hurts. Everything. And again, they want to talk about everybody. But then when people clap back, then they get upset. And that's the real. And you can't help people that don't want to be helped. Now, let me say this. I will never stop giving wise counsel. I will never stop giving wise counsel. If you take it, fine. If you don't, because one thing they cannot say that Jay Wilson does not give good counsel. It's up to you to take it. And let me say this again. I don't know Rico. I don't know Briine. I don't know Honest Row. I don't know Tommy. I don't know Castro. I know of them. I know their character and the role that they play on this YouTube apparatus. When I cut this off, baby, my mind ain't on them and that situation. This is a show. Those people are 1099. So when Brian want to go off on me, baby, it don't affect me. I don't know you personally. You don't sit around my table and pay bills with me. You don't lay up in my bed. So why am I moved and bothered by what you gotta say? See, I have learned how to separate that crap. That crap don't get to me. What Shaky Teeth say, I don't even watch Shaky Teeth because that man got issues of his own. Okay, he living in San Francisco in a subsidized apartment, and he better pray that he reach 65, or he will be finding a real job. See, I don't have them type of problems because I work, period. Now, you all can say you so wrapped up in material things, they mine. I paid for them. You don't have to contribute 1 cent to it, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you worry about what I got and think what I got is all about me, then that's your problem. I don't know you, don't care. Again, I come to do my entertainment. And if you so wrapped up in what I'm doing and you so wrapped up in me, then the real issue is you. Honey, people hating me. Ooh, baby, I love to drop down and see the haters, honey. They come out in droves. And you can keep on hating. It don't matter to me. The Bible say be angry, but sin not. It's the sin not problem that's getting a lot of y'all in trouble. Pastor, there is Hold United. Baby, Hold United, Sex Work Anonymous started by Jody Witt. Baby, they better join it. Honey, they better join it. Girl, they may be getting some benefits. Okay, hoes working for free. Hoes working for reduced discounted rates. And hoes, you gonna really be working now since this tariff stuff done went into effect and the groceries done went up. My God, today. That was a mental health lollapalooza. Yeah, it was. Oh my God, what's up, D Miss O? Let me say this, y'all. If you put it out, we're gonna talk about it. You can talk about me. Hold on. This is why I tell y'all. Don't send me nothing about somebody talking about me. I don't care nothing about that. I know how to find that. I don't care nothing about that. Usually I ignore that stuff and keep on going unless I need to get some key points. And when Stomp Down came on talking about Briine, that's when I heard of it, and I was laughing because the boy was unhinged. And you know, it really wasn't a read; it was a meltdown. It really wasn't a read; it was somebody becoming unhinged and somebody who really cares too much. That's what that was about. I didn't consider it when I heard it as a read. I sat there and laughed. I'm like, this man is having a whole breakdown off of somebody who he has never met and having a complete breakdown. And I want to give a shout out, honey, Roe read while he was going to work. And let me say something to them busted bricks. Ain't nobody who living off of government assistance and can go to work is going to make me feel any kind of way. Nobody who drinking pickle juice and dry wash and don't have no back teeth is going to make me feel any kind of way. Anybody who boo-boo on the towel, my God, today is going to make me feel any kind of way. No more than somebody who got mental issues, who can't keep a relationship because somebody don't want cheering. Then 1 minute he don't want to be gay. He want to, and wasn't it funny when Casslow turned that script on you, Briine? Oh, he sure did. Casslow turned that script on you, didn't he? Woo, he sure did. Honey, Casslow had Briine in a pause. And see, I want y'all to look at Casslow. I want y'all, what I learned again on Briine's channel last night is that Casslow is a provoker. And he wanted Tommy to come over and beat his ass. Because that's what Casslow does. And also, you see how he turned that script on Briine and talked about Briine. My God. And Briine was like stupefied. Oh, it was interesting. It was very, very interesting. What's up, Tatiana? Briine trying to call Tommy out for manic behavior. I know, but look at him. It's crazy as cat pee. So Casslow said, ain't you part of the LGBT? I'm not a part of a group. I'm not a part. You ain't a man sleeping with a man. I can't even qualify you as that because a man sleeping with a man usually have a wife and cheer it and like cool la la. And you don't like cool la la. I don't identify. Well, okay, whatever. But Casslow tagged him with that, and baby, he got real upset. Him and Lady Dimples are two mean pieces of work. Baby, hey, let me say this. All I can say is Briine is crazy, is cat pee. 1 minute he love you, and baby, he always apologizes. Woo, every season is an apology. It's an apology. It's a whole apology to it. And then the next thing you know, and this is the thing with me, baby, when people are down and out, maybe they go to Jehovah, and Jehovah got me, and Jehovah loves me, and oh, it's Jehovah, and I'm changing my ways, and oh, he sounds just like Medea. Y'all remember Medea? Cora, if God get me out of this, I'm gonna go straight to the church. And then as soon as God get her out, where she at again? That's Briine. That's Briine. And I just think it's funny. I really do. I'm not upset. I get passionate. I give y'all a show, but I'm not moved by these people. What they think about me, it doesn't really matter. Because what they think about me don't pay no mortgage, it don't pay no water bill or light bill, and nobody ain't kicking no coin over here directly. But I will say this, it has been, let me tell you something. These last 3 months have been blockbuster. Because, baby, these girls are not well. Honey, these busted bricks are not well. Oh, my God. And they're getting together. Oh, and who is the common person to hate? Jay Wilson. Hated it. Baby. Oh, I'm bullying them. I'm bullying them. Oh, you 35 years old. You bullying yourself. Every time you pass by that job, and you don't fill out that application, you bullying yourself. Every time you let your teeth go rotten, you bullying yourself. Hell, y'all bullying your bodies. I'm just saying, call it out. Call it out. You bullying your penis that it don't even work no more, according to Tommy. I mean, honey, I'm calling it out. Nobody ain't bullying y'all. You need to go see a therapist. Y'all putting all that mess out. And then when somebody talk about it, y'all bullying me. No, nobody ain't bullying your... I almost said the R word. Lord help my tongue. Tatiana, nobody ain't bullying these grown men. You bullying the system by not trying to go to work. Sat there and talked about how they done cut his Snapchat 4 times and won't give him the back pay on the like that bitch doesn't work 8 hours. 8 hours a day. That whole act like she worked 40 hours a week. and then she had that entitled spirit. Okay, honey, Miss Casslow had an entitled spirit. Like, You know, I might as well go and get a job. They're going to be doing well. Hell, that's what they're trying to get you to do. Honey, them busted bricks. Honey, she thought she was entitled. And she just, and they shouldn't be doing this. Baby, you ain't working for that. That hoe act like she was working 40 hours a week. Okay. I'm like, Gary, is you working? I mean, you know, she act like that stuff was supposed to come to her. You know, I'm not working, and y'all know I get hungry and stuff, and y'all messing with my food. I'm like, look at this hoe sitting up here mad because it ain't working. Making Easter baskets and cutting grass when it ain't that hot. Girl, bye. Let me tell you something, baby. YouTube is so happy to me. Girl, this is the easiest piece of money. Girl, this is the easiest. What's up, Brooklyn Mom? Girl, this is the easiest piece of money. Girl. And all you got to do is just talk about these busted bricks. And then they want to put their life on there. And then this is another thing, Castro. I mean, okay, so you knew Tommy was crazy as Cat P when you got with him. But what you didn't expect was that man to spill your tea. And I told you to keep these relationships off YouTube because on Mad Day, it don't end right. And baby, that boy is dropping all kind of tea. And my thing is, if you got the tea, drop it. Because you act like you got something on him. But I tell you what, he was provoking the hell out of Tommy. Ooh, he said, come and do it. Come and do it. See, that's what Castro does. And then the next thing you know, Tommy come over there, he's talking about, stop it. Stop it. Stop hitting me. Okay? Obviously, you can't fight because you got that scar on your neck and you can raise your arms. Okay? So, you might not want to tell somebody to pull up until you go to the ninjutsu karate class or something, girl. Because, baby, that fight you got, baby, it ain't doing you no good. It ain't. It ain't. Stop hitting me. Stop. You're hitting me. Sounding like a girl. Okay, a McGraw. Okay, class. All right. Go to a judo class or something, ho. Because that boy be whipping your ass up. And he ain't nothing but 95 pounds. He ain't nothing but 95 pounds. Okay? That hoe beat you with a whole broomstick. And here you are with a hammer. Child, I'm like, these busted bricks, honey. Honey, I laugh at it. And let me say this, y'all. Tommy is crazy as Cat P. We know this. Tommy get mad, and he like Briine when he get mad. But Tommy will find a job, and Tommy will work. Tommy said, no, I ain't been drinking because I got to get up for work in the morning. Work in the morning. Tommy will find a job. Tommy wants to be self-sufficient. Tommy ain't trying to live off on the system. Now, Tommy said, I do want my crazy check. Tommy said, I do want my crazy check. Okay, so don't mess with my crazy check. But I do want to supplement my crazy check. Okay? He said, I do want to supplement my crazy check. So I'm going to give Tommy grace on that. But what get me with Tommy is block that hoe. Don't let that hoe DM you. Because the more you do it, you see how he provoked Tommy. You see how he provoked Tommy. Child. I ain't mad at him though. At least he want to get it. And I ain't trying to get it off of EBT. So anyway, baby, honey, the girls are not well. Honey, they had an old nasty church meeting over there at Evangelist Briine's church. Ooh, and Castro said, you know you're a part of the LGBT community, right? Honey, Briine didn't like that. Ooh, Briine didn't like that at all. He was like, and he gave that little nervous laugh. I'm like, ho, he done got you. See, Castro ain't innocent. You thought you were going to do it. You thought you was going to turn it. Casslow turned right on you. And then Tommy came up, and all you heard Briine talking about Tommy. Okay. Now you understand why I put hoes on mute and drop hoes. I ain't got time for that. No, no, ma'am. Pray for YouTube cameras because, baby, if Lemon go out of business, I don't know what she gonna do. Everything was Lemon Discord, Lemon Mama, Lemon Feet, Lemon Lips. Everything was Lemon over there. Lemon. I'm like, girl, is you a lemonade? I just left. I'm like, look, she ain't talking about none of the stuff. All them people's up in the morning. Ro was up in the morning. Honey, Ro was talking mad cash too. Mad cash. Mess. And then you had Stomp Down, honey. Stomp Down had me rolling this morning, but was going in. And like I said, I know Rico gonna be mad, but Rico, you do crazy stuff. You want people to know about your health condition. Everybody's not gonna talk well about your health condition. What got me was you telling Casslow to get that money, and you up there in a room getting ready to get polyps pulled from your booty because you got cancerous polyps or precancerous polyps in your booty. And my thing is, get that money, but yet that EBT situation is showing what was happening. Because the hoes I know making good money, and they usually have jobs. They only do that on the evenings. Hoes that I know get flued out, okay? And they get paid at the beginning, and then when they finish, they get the other half. Let me tell y'all something. Now, let me tell you something. Whole people weren't even checking for you until you start coming over here. Don't you ever part your double-breasted, nappy beard to come at me talking about you done get it. And when you came over here, I was reading those hospitals because I wanted to. It wasn't to bring people in. You was just a little extra. But you know nobody want to come into that old dead channel over there until you start coming over here. And now you, Casslow, and Tommy, people will go over to see what y'all got to say because y'all been on my channel. Don't try to play it. I don't think I'm God, but give honor where honor is due, ho. That's why y'all can't be blessed. Always trying to take it from somebody. That's why I can't stand busted bricks. Okay? I can't stand busted bricks because they so fragile. They look good on the outside, but all you got to do is drop them and they crack. All you got to do is put some pressure on them and they crack. I hate busted bricks. Well, anyway, Stomp Down was talking about that singing. Stomp Down said, okay. I was hollering. And the thing is, you don't move nobody. This stuff is nothing to me. I sit here and laugh at it because y'all are really pressed. Y'all hoes are really pressed. And I just sit here and laugh. Y'all are so pressed. Pressed because somebody got a car. 2 cars, rather. Pressed because somebody got a house. Pressed because somebody got some education. Always pressed. And a lot of people out there pressed. Y'all gonna stay pressed. I can't take the degrees back. Honey, the house, I got too much equity. I want to get some more. The car, one is paid for, the other one is just about paid for. So, baby, I don't care what y'all got to say. Just keep on coming over. Hate money spins just like love money. Just keep on clicking the links and hitting the like buttons and looking at the reviews, and I'm good. I don't have to have 1,000 in the room. Just keep on coming over. That's all you got to do. Keep on coming over. For the people who don't come over, God bless you, because I'm glad that you made that conscious decision that I am not what you need. And I love it, because I don't understand why people come over to see people who they don't like. I never got that. The busted bricks. And then, it don't get me that people always want to talk about folks looks and they old. Oh, you wearing compression socks. Oh, you is wearing compression socks. I don't even know what that is. Okay? I don't even know what that is. I'm 55. All my teeth, no blood clots. The blood is running warm in my veins. Running warm in my veins. Okay? I mean, and why you got them compression socks? Go get a compression short. So a shirt so you can hide in that fat Albert tummy. Okay? Get a compression shirt. Go ahead and be compressed all over, ho. Get the socks and get the shirt and get a smooth look, ho. Okay, compress that too. My God, today. I was talking about some you old and and the whole wearing compression socks. She got blood clots and kidneys wasn't half working. Girl, I ain't never been in the hospital for stuff like that. Is you serious? Ho, start drinking some water. Okay, get a whole compression onesie, ho. All right, get a whole nasty piece of Flojo look. Okay. Girl got circulation problems and then want to come for me. I'm like, are you serious? Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a damn what Tommy up to, Castro Honey. I'm here to make my money. I don't care about these folks. I don't wish no harm on nobody. I wish everybody a prosperous life. I really am happy because Tommy does have a job. But baby, I don't care about these folks. Honey, I just come on to do my show. That's it. Okay? It's just easy money. Y'all don't understand this is easy money. Wholesaling Avon. All I gotta do is click on, come on, say what I want to say, and get paid for it. It's easy. It's easy. Okay, well, y'all need to file charges. Y'all need to file charges. If they harassing you, file charges. And that's on the real. But I don't have nothing to do with that. Girl, compression socks, compression shorts, compression shirt. Okay? And if they got a compression hat, he need that too. Because, girl, that mine ain't all together. And that need to be compressed too. Girl, these girls are busted bricks. Busted bricks. Child, hope striving to live in a double wide trailer. Girl, I'm like, okay, girl, go right ahead. You can't tell that hoe nothing. All right? I'm like, girl, at least get a modular home or a prefab home so you can sell that joker. And, girl, them trailers don't be going up in value. Okay? And you better pray that a tornado don't come up in there and tell that either that thing gonna catch on fire or get hit by a tornado. I mean, come on. This is the same hoe. I said, girl, go get a lawyer, Andre Wilson, because I got insurance and they give me money every time I ask for it. Hold up, top flat. They're gonna give you money. That's what their insurance for, hoe. That ain't your insurance company. Ooh, I'm like, look, you can't tell these folks nothing, honey. And then they come back and say, you was right. Yeah, I don't know everything. I don't. I swear I don't. But I knew you should have gotten a lawyer. Ooh. Um, anyway, these girls got some issues. I don't want to meet with none of them, honey. I am going to meet with Ro. And let me tell you why I'm going to meet with Ro. Ro and I have at least one thing in common. We went to the same college. And I think Ro is a cool person for the most part. Hmm. Yeah, I think he's a cool person for the most part. But Briine is unpredictable. And again, he's good when he can control you. But baby, when you clap back, it's a whole nother story. and he can't stand Tommy, but he just like him, losing his temper, reading the comments, getting mad. And Tommy was just being Tommy, and it was so funny how he was trying Tommy, 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 Tommy. I was rolling. So yeah, and it's so funny. You can talk about Ro now, but when you was in love with Ro, yeah, oh, Ro was this now Ro the worst thing. And Shakim, he is so jealous of Shakim. And let me say this: Shakim could be broke and stuff, but again, Shakim took Ro away from you, and you was very mad, and you said it in 2024. Could you let Ro be great? Right. Honey, Ro went with Shakim, and that day done pissed you off. You touched in your spirit. Mm. When he found out that Shakim might be coming to Virginia, he had a whole fit. And then he always want to talk about something. That LaDonna thing, talking about it was a social experiment. Oh, you want to put a wig on. I ain't never want to put no wig on and traipse around the place. Now, I don't knock the trans girls from doing that, but that ain't never been the thing that I wanted to do. But you want to do a social experiment. Right. Looking like Mabel King. All right. On what's happening now, Raj? G. Mm. God, these girls are something else. But it's going to be interesting. Y'all going to stay mad. Baby, I'm so good and free right now. The weekend is going to line up. Boo is going to be coming over today. We got a few things to do. And I'm happy. I am happy. Me, Boo, and his son, we going out. And it's beautiful. See, that's the kind of stuff you share. This other stuff you don't share. Did Briine get some gas in that car? Because, baby, Briine said, I need to go get some gas 3 times. And again, Ho is neglecting his gas tank. He about to go on E, worried about me. Okay, Angelica. And, ooh, Angelica. Oh, he's playing that clip again because you do want to fight Angelica. Ooh, you want a second round with Angelica. Ooh, let me tell you something, Angelica, honey. Baby, Angelica, you got on here. Baby, you took no prisoners. When I tell you Angelica said, and he's really mad. Baby, did he have a Tesla? See, I didn't know that. I knew he had an electric car, but I heard Stomp Down say that, but I thought he had got rid of the electric car. Child, these people just, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I hope he finished that orientation. I hope he finished that orientation. Because he had on that black security guard shirt and them black pants and stuff. So I hope he finished that security guard orientation. Well, he 11. He said he a level 20. He a level 20. He a level 20 and he can carry a gun. Praise the Lord. Ooh wee. Everybody can't be no level. He said level 20, level 3 or 4 or something like that. Mm-hmm. That's right. He's a pharmacy tech. I think he said he was going for phlebotomy so he could take your blood. Child, he's just a renaissance man. Okay, let me drop this link, girl, because I'm done, honey. I was gagged at the girls, honey. The girls was coming on early in the morning. Okay, baby, the girls was coming on early in the morning, messy. But see, these are the girls who work. These are the girls who work and really got jobs. Okay, so these are the girls who work and they have jobs. Okay, he said he got rid of the Tesla. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. And that's what he said. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I wasn't really interested in what he was driving. So y'all, what else is going on? Yeah, this lemon thing, it just don't have. What's up, Max Boogie? It don't have the it don't have the and it just seems so contrived and so manufactured, and it's like I just can't get into it. Behind it is Tommy and this Casslow, this Roe, Briine, and Stomp down, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, and they hating the old man. Oh, he tried to make a reference to somebody being old and stuff. And like I said, this hoe is wearing compression socks. I'm like, girl, you can't even play racquetball. Bro, I'll whoop your ass in racquetball. I would outrun you any day. Which pictures are there new pictures of Lemon? I don't go over that. You know, so he talking about somebody old. But yet you don't even look like you can pass the first part of the physical fitness test. Okay. Who is T Man? I don't know what picture she talking about. But yeah. So anyway, he talking about somebody old, but he don't even look like he can do 2 laps on a track running. Okay, at a leisurely pace. I don't know what pictures y'all talking about of Lemon. I don't go over there, so I don't really know what's going on in Lemon Land. Is it new? Is it a new picture? Are these new pictures? Because I saw the picture with him with um, the red wave cap on, and so I don't want to go over there and look at that no more. Yeah, I don't really watch Lemon, and I really couldn't tell you, and that's why I had to leave YouTube camera because I'm like, girl, I don't want, and it's no hate, but I couldn't relate. I couldn't relate, and I left. Oh yeah, I saw that, child. Yeah, it's what it is. Demons, oh, what's going on? Oh, somebody wants to child. Let me see who this is. Okay, this is Demons. Oh, okay. Lord have mercy. What's up, Demons? Oh,
Child J. Wilson, when I tell you, Ro had me dying at 6 o'clock in the damn morning. Ro has been on fire, J. Wilson. I think
girl,
I didn't
wasn't
have
he
an
up early?
excellent time.
I saw Ro. I saw when he came on, and I didn't say anything. I was in the cloud because I woke up, and so I'm like, okay, I see Ro, stomp down Ro, and now I had the chance to look, but Honey Ro was in that car. Honey Ro skin was a little moisturized. The hair was braided down. Honey Ro came in, and baby, he just calmly said what he needed to say with Castro. And Ro said, it ain't no comparison. It ain't no comparison. Oh my God. Ro had me rolling. Oh, I saw it. I
You
mean,
said, Ro said, you said that that I'm a hoe like you a hoe. And Ro was like, let's examine that for a while, cause your hoe don't seem to be working. He said you a po hoe, you an EBT car slut. I was like,
I heard.
woo! I love you, Castro, but Ro was on fire this morning, Castro. You had to admit you was in them getting Ro started because you dropped down or whatever. I don't know what y'all little beef is. It is so funny. And he said that he need to start paying attention to the trans girls like Tulsa and show him how to turn it and make some money.
He ain't never lied because, I mean, they are po hoes. They are. And my thing is, you ain't hurt nobody, and you sitting up here crying because this is your fifth time the EB card got messed up. I mean, hoes don't be crying about EBT cards. Hoes got money on the side. They got money stashed away. And I just couldn't understand that. And you know, hoes get their teeth fixed and stuff. It's just it's tragic. It's screaming poverty. It's sad. It's sad. You know. And then Stomp down said he was selling jawbone out of his uncle's house until his teeth
Oh
got messed
my.
up. Child, baby, these are busted bricks, honey. These girls are not well, and I'm serious. They are not well mentally. They're not well physically. I ain't never seen so many hoes with bad teeth. Girl, just teeth just all ganged up. It just don't make no sense to me. It
Well,
don't make no
Cass,
sense to
I think
me.
Castro feeling the way in his spirit. And I had told you he probably feel like, you more towards Tommy than him because he had his grievances at the spaceship. Then I heard I missed a live with him and Briine. I'm going to have to go see that because he had his grievances over there. And I felt like he was like really, he sounded like he really was kind of hurt that he feels
Well,
like,
the hoe need to do better. The hoe need to
no,
do
Jay
better.
Wilson, you ain't supposed to do it. That ain't what you're
The
supposed to do.
hoe need to do better. You almost 35 years old. Hoe, do better. It ain't no sympathy here. Hoe, people got to get up every day to go to work and pay bills. They don't get EBT. They don't get no crazy check. Hoe won't go to no therapy. Hoe won't learn how to drive a car. And I'm supposed to be feeling some kind of way? Hoe, do better. Okay, go ahead. I don't care how he feels. And the thing is, did you see him on Briine and you see how he provoked people
Oh, I
and
gotta
then
watch
tried to
that. I
even come
missed
for Briine?
Brian.
Oh,
I
baby.
missed
He,
it.
he, he told Briine, ain't you part of the LGBTQIA community? Honey, Briine got a little steam like a lobster on that. He tried to laugh it off. But see, Castro is very sneaky. And I've been telling you all that Castro provokes people. And I don't agree with Tommy whooping his ass. But I can see how he provokes people because that's what he tries to do. And see, people thought Castro was some type of demure, quiet, I don't bother people. No, no. Castro is sneaky. I mean, again, the call to Shamar, what he's doing on Brian's channel, it's just showing who he really is. So I don't have no sympathy for that hoe. Look, she could go to Philander Smith. She can go to Arkansas Baptist College. They got community college. That hoe can learn a trade and get an HVAC. Baby, she could do a lot of things to improve her life. That hoe ain't trying to improve her life. All she's trying to do is drink pickle juice, eat dry waffles, and get them EBT cards. That's all she's trying to do. And I'm supposed to feel some kind of way? Hell no. Yes, and he lied. I ain't gonna even try to bring that up no more. But yeah, he lied. Yeah, he lied. So I don't have no sympathy. I don't.
I didn't
I
say
don't
much
hate
last
him.
night. I did tell him. I said, "Well, I said Castro," and I mean, I have to understand it because you don't heard me up there defending you and telling Jake was I feel like he biased. I said, but at the same time, no, Castro. Unfortunately, that thing with the cabin probably cemented your future relationship with Jay Wilson for the duration, but getting you the benefit of the doubt. Now, I
And let me
did
tell you
say
something.
that.
It would have been okay if I didn't know this is how he was. But now to know that this is how he really is, no. You know what, Castro, do better. If you want me to do better, do better, do better. Improve your life. But if you keep on doing the same thing, you're gonna keep getting the same results and the same commentary. And again, you can say whatever you want about me, but baby, I pay, I work, I do what I gotta do. Ain't no free rides here. As you are really getting to find out, there are no free rides, even with EBT. Them people say we ain't backtracking and giving you no money. You gonna get this card and whatever you miss. If your ass is hungry, that's your issue. But we gonna give you this. And I mean, Miss O, that whole act like she was working 40 hours a week. How she was talking about that EBT card, like somebody owed that to her. That whole act like she was working 40 hours a week. I'm like, ho, you be asleep for the most part and be out there trying to sign. Girl, bye. So anyway, and let me say this. When Tommy does good, I give him a shout out. When Tommy does shit, I'm like, you drinking again, and I talk about Tommy. I sure do. Everybody get it. But let me say this, Demons. Oh, what do I tell people? It ain't no friends on YouTube. We are 1099. And I don't think people get that. Go ahead, Demons O. Well, Demons O dropped off. Let me see what here. Try, yeah. Hold on for a minute. I think this is Demons O. Demons O. What's up, Demons O?
Now, Jay Wilson, do you think that now I don't know what the status is. Can Castro click the link? Would you be open for a conversation that he said he?
A conversation, but as soon as he go left, he down. I don't play that. And my thing is this: these hoes so upset that they think, well, I ain't gonna click his link to make him some more money. Okay, that's fine too. Ho, every time you come on your channel, I make money. Cause y'all stuff is ridiculous. Y'all ridiculously be feeling y'all stuff on y'all channel. So baby, long as you come on your channel, I'm good. But he can. I don't have no problem. Long as we are respectful and civil, we can. But see, these hoes be letting their feelings get in the way. If he can come and conduct himself with some emotional intelligence, he can come up here. But as soon as you go left, baby, I don't even argue with you no more. I just click y'all down, and that's what's gonna happen. But that's how I feel about it. So yeah, I don't care who come up. You know me. I'm good for a good conversation.
Well, I told Castro that maybe when he's in better spirits and give it time, that you may be open to that. But I said, I told him I didn't think he was banned from the link. I was like, I think Castro can come and say whatever he want to say. Castro, he comes over. He be in the chat. He be in the chat when you cover them.
Yeah, I'm tired of making him money.
That's what it is. Somebody lure him up there now. Now the people was messy in the audience, though. Because they lured him up there and they knew how to get Castro. Because they say, well, Castro, why do you even go over there? And saying basically, I said, I said, boy, I said they didn't.
Well, he don't. Let me say this though. He don't have to come over, but he know if he don't come over, he don't have no content. So my thing is, let me say this. I was going on before Castro started clicking on my link. I don't know why these hoes think that these people make or break you. Baby, I'm not a one-trick pony. Okay? I just stopped really giving y'all all of that of me because, baby, I'm seeing people and all they got to do is leave and drink, look, and be drunk. I'm like, well, hell, I ain't putting in either. I'm like, I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm doing low-hanging fruit until I need to do something different. But like I said, them hoes not coming over here ain't doing nothing for me. Alright? Because nobody was even paying no attention to that off singing until he started fighting. Nobody was going over there with that dirty red robe over there. Nobody was going over there for that hoe. You hear me? So anyway, so let them hoes stay away if they want to. He can click it if he want to, but nobody don't need that hoe over here. I'm telling you. Again, I'm Jay Wilson. And guess what? If my StreamYard and my YouTube go down, baby, I'm still gonna make that loot. You know why? You know why? Because I got other things going on in real life. Baby, this little spending money here. So anyway, but that's what I got to say.
That's where you a little different, Jay Wilson, because how you deliver your content, and you can do it by yourself. Because like other people channels, because I can see why he would say that, because if he did make that threat or make that gauntlet, make that stand about other channels, it would affect whether the commentary continue on him. But you go watch them and you can comment on them without anybody commenting.
Okay, of course. Of course.
So
like Briine talking about something, watch he talk about me today. You damn right. Especially when Castro said you were part of the LGBTQIA. Baby, he had Briine up there stuttering. Baby, it was a whole stutter fest. And he got Briine and he clapped back on Briine, and Briine didn't know how to take it. And you can tell Briine was trying to breathe and not get mad and go off and not go off on him. And then Tommy came, and baby, and then he couldn't control Tommy. All he was saying was Tommy. You know how I usually have to do Tommy, but Briine was doing the same thing. And I sat there and laughed. And I'm like, this is why you put people on mute. This is why you put people down. When people are all belligerent, you don't sit there and try to do it. Baby, I laughed my tail off. It was funny from the beginning to the end. And the hoes talked about me, and I'm glad they talk about me. They will always be talking about me. And not because I want them to, but hoes publicity is publicity. Any publicity is better than none. And you know, they like Zaddy. All of these are Zaddy admirers. All of them. All of them. Yeah.
Castro
They
and
don't want
Tommy,
it
and I
big.
don't think you would have a problem with it. I mean, I think this is not an overstepping thing to say. I think if Castro and Tommy took this back to their channel and followed the community guidelines, it could be a back. I mean, they could make their
Child, they
coin
can't
too.
follow community guidelines. Because Tommy be done call somebody a yagging every 15 times. You know how it is. Child, they can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it.
Well, they can violate community guidelines, but they'll get their cash outs at least if they did some commentary instead of just fussing at each other. Because I mean, Cash up going live washing dishes while Tommy over there going, sweating and bapping and about to darn against that brick wall view, and then Tommy.
Well, Tommy said he ain't going on no more.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that last page down. Tommy's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So, and again, like I said, Castro was talking about we're his commentary, but that's all he can talk about is me and Briine. And so my thing is, welcome to the club, ho. But the thing is, you the one who been walking streets and missing teeth and all of this stuff. And then I'm telling you, Rico, look, I don't have no problem. I'm really trying to be civil and cool with Rico. But let me tell you something. When I tell you he was way out of line when he clicked on my link about Castro, I let him know this is not about you, Rico. This is about me and Castro. And just because you feel some kind of way about streetwalkers, hoes, you feel that way, y'all need to get a Hoes of America union and unionize. Okay? That's what y'all need to do. But I was talking to Castro, and I had to sit him down and say, look, you got polyps in your booty that you need to get out. The last thing you need to be telling somebody to do is get that money and walk some streets. But he popped right on over there. And I'm like, this don't have nothing to do with you. This is me and Castro's argument, not me and Rico's argument. And see, this is Rico's problem. Because Rico be taking stuff that don't have nothing to do with him completely seriously. And I'm like, why did you even pop on here? And I had to let him know this is not about you. And this is about my show. I'm going to say what I want. This is my show. I don't know you. I don't know Castro. All I know is what y'all put on. If you saw the people talking about you, then keep your ass off of YouTube. Y'all share too much. Y'all get with people who share too much about y'all business. That's not my fault. And I mean that. And nobody should have to apologize and stuff because you put it on. You put it on. And then you get mad because you always talk about people, but you don't talk about yourself. Well, I'm not paid to talk about me. And I don't be putting my junk on. Because it ain't none of y'all business. But y'all make it everybody's business. And again, I can understand if somebody was doxing you and we're finding out about this information. But no, y'all putting it on yourself. And I don't know why, but it's weird to me. But when you get older, you'll value your privacy. I don't know. Maybe y'all too young to understand. I don't know. Maybe nobody ain't hating on sex workers. If you was a real sex worker, Rico, let me tell you something. If you was a real sex worker, you would be in Vegas or you would be in Holland making real money. I don't have a problem with sex workers. I have a problem with busted brick sex workers living off of government assistance. That's my problem. So I don't have a problem with sex workers. And the ones that I do know, yeah, they doing extremely well. And trust me, they ain't crying about EBT and no Section 8 voucher. Period. I don't dislike none of these hoes. But I just want people to know everybody gay ain't selling their ass. Everybody gay ain't eating people booty. Oh, Jesus. Child, that's what I wanted. Because, baby, if you had to go off of gayness off of these people, everybody be crazy. And I'm not saying that heterosexual people don't do that. But these people right here, this is a mess. Climbing through windows. Child, burning down apartments. Drinking pickle juice. Okay? Drinking beers, swinging hammers, beating with brooms. Should I go on? I mean, it's a hot mess.
Well,
Busted
Pastor,
bricks,
sometimes folks
honey.
have to do a little strange things for some change. You know,
I
if the
know
girl
they
want to
do.
get a business going, I mean,
Child, invest that money and be like T.S. Madison. See, I don't have a problem with T.S. Madison, who was a sex worker who made it work for her. But these hoes ain't making it work for them. Okay? Because at the end, the taxpayers still paying for these girls. Okay? It seems like the U.S. government is their pimp. Anyway, let me move on.
well, Ro did say that, you know, he would be fine. You know, he was like, I'm not going to judge you for being a host. If you want me, I just want you to be a successful host. So I guess that might be the same spirit that Ro
Boo boo
was
on a
coming
towel.
from.
Baby, let me tell you something. That boo boo on the towel left the impact. I don't care what y'all girls say. Honey, that boo boo on the towel, it changed the dynamic of the thing. Girl. Ah. Ooh, Jesus. So anyway, I ain't mad at y'all. You know, if you're gonna be a sex worker, make sure you go and get your health check every month. And don't be leaving your. Let me tell you something. It is no reason in this day and age that people should have missing teeth. Ain't no way. Y'all should be checking on your health. Okay? Like I said, I got a colonoscopy and I had one non-cancerous polyp, and I was good. And then people want to call folk a bottom, and they booty look like a whole mushroom patch. Girl, y'all better go and sit down somewhere. That thing done been beat up and battered and worn and torn. Honey, don't you do it.
Mushroom patch, you pass a piece of supreme pizza, a slice of supreme pizza would have been an unfortunate order with that. A mushroom patch, Hey Wilson.
Oh
Oh my
you checking
God.
on your health, but your teeth falling out. God, bye. God, bye. And again, I'm 55 years old. God, thank you, Jesus. But I got every last one of my teeth, no compression side, okay? None of that. Thank you, Jesus.
But I mean, y'all gonna have to correct y'all T though, because I mean, now Rico. Unfortunately, we shouldn't have to discuss Rico's health situation because it was put out there. But he had a clean bill of health. He is free from any kind of things, Jay Wilson. Now let's get some accuracy in this commentary this
Girl,
morning.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut. If you want to go on here and be an advocate, go on right ahead. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I sure am. I'm going to keep it right on shut. I'm going to keep it shut, demons out. I sure am. Baby, I
Mm.
don't hate nobody. Let me tell you something, baby. I don't hate nobody. Y'all put your business on YouTube. People going to talk about it, whether good or bad, and you can't control it. If you really want to control it, control what goes out. That's what you need to do. But everybody is not going to empathize and sympathize and coddle and enable you. Some people are going to have something to say. And that's the bottom line. Everybody ain't going to like what I had to say today. And they're going to say either something good or bad. And at either rate, I don't give a damn because at the end of the day, I'm going to go and do what I got to do. But I don't get emotionally mixed up and crying and emotional and because they said it's about me and stuff. Well, that's the part of the beef section. And y'all been in here long enough to know that people gonna say stuff about you and do all of this. Now, if you so tender-hearted and you want to do this, then maybe you need to leave the sector. But I don't care anymore because I don't know you. We 1099s. You give me the script, I'm gonna read the script, whether you like it or not.
Look at Rodney cutting up.
Oh Lord Jesus, not Rodney, so you can get your wrench back. But Rodney, I mean, at least you got that leverage. Some of these people, these busted bricks, don't have no leverage. Okay, I'm glad you got your teeth fixed. It's good when you don't have to fix them because you take care of them from the beginning. Okay, let that sink in. I told y'all hoes to be flossing. I said hoes floss first. Then I said, get you a nasty piece of water pick so you can put some peroxide in it and you can go ahead and make sure you have that peroxide. Then I said, brush your teeth with an electric toothbrush and then get some peroxide mouthwash. Hoes ain't even doing that. But yeah, a hoe can go and buy a whole barbecue grill, but can't buy no peroxide and no water pick for her teeth. Bitch, sit down. Y'all ain't gonna do me today. Y'all is not gonna do me today. Do you hear me? Y'all is not gonna do me today. Your priority is wrong. Because I'm gonna take care of my teeth. No, not that kind of flossing.
Dang, Briine, Ness got a full tall picture, so you tall too, and I still ain't got no camera thing view.
Well,
But
you
hey,
correct. And let me say this, y'all. Y'all don't have to like what I say. And I understand that everybody is not going to. And I get it. And Rico, you're right, Rico. People are going to talk about you whether it's good or bad. So my thing is, I'm going to say what I need to say. I don't hate none of y'all. But if you don't think I'm not going to get my commentary and get paid, you are sadly mistaken. Baby, I am going to get this old nasty piece of coin. I am. Because y'all put stuff out here. Stuff that y'all shouldn't even be putting out here. I mean, who needs to worry about HIPAA laws when y'all coming up here telling y'all whole life? I mean, but anyway, if that's what y'all want to do, y'all do it. But don't get mad because people talk about it. My thing is this, baby. You say whatever you want. You can say, you can put the wrinkle head up. You can do all of that. That junk don't bother me. I'm so good. I mean, like I said, I'm 55. I'm feeling great. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. And I don't have no problem. And I'm really enjoying life, and I can really say that. So wrinkles and all, I'm good. I'm really good. But I'm looking at y'all, and it's like y'all been in the hospital in and out and all of this stuff. And the only time I went to the hospital is because of my colonoscopy, and that was an outpatient procedure. It was a one and done. And thank God that my partner was there to drive me home. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And he was my medical power of attorney. Hallelujah. Mm. I'm back, D Miss O. D Miss O. And then I heard somebody mad because of my house and stuff. And I'm like, what? But these girls is really pressed.
tell you, Jay, listen, that house is a main character over in the beach sector, baby.
Okay, it's like, girl, it's a house. That's where I live. I got the house because I know family comes over. I don't like people sleeping on my couch. It's what I could afford, and I got it. And I could afford more house. But I always said if something was to happen, I need to be able to afford the house. And again, I got laid off. And again, those are the things that I had. So I mean, it is what it is. Y'all be hating stuff, and again, y'all ain't paying nothing on it. So why you worried about it? I ain't asked y'all to pay nothing for it. Then they got mad because of the water softener and the water heater, which they don't know nothing about. But I let people say what they want to say about that. Baby, ain't nobody mad but the devil. I'm gonna keep on living, whether y'all like it or not. And see, that's the difference. I don't let these people get in my spirit, honey, because I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Amen. You right. Let's get it done.
I think
Told
that's why they do bring it up because whatever, because they try to. I think they feel like that the whole reason I think you and Uncle Kim had an issue because they feel like that you about bragging on things, but they kind of put you in a defensive spot with that on the house.
But it goes to show you where they are. Here this hoe is collecting all of these antiquities. Bitch got Julius Caesar up there, and he was proud that he bought a $300 statue. Ho, please. What's up, Viv?
Hey Jay, I just wanted to say this. People are upset about your house because they ain't ever had shit. I said it. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? That's why they upset about that house. Because they ain't never had shit. People who had a nice house, they know. Can you hear me now, Jay?
Oh, I had to come out. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning, everybody. What I was saying, Jay, is people were upset at people. The people that were upset about your house are the people who never had shit. People who have had nice houses and have been exposed to nice houses and things of that nature. It's like your house is a regular house. Okay.
It's a regular house.
It's a regular house. And you guys, I've been in the house. It's a regular schmegular house. My sister owned a house like that. Actually, her house was a little bigger than that. You know? I mean, it's a
Well,
regular
I don't think
schmegular
it's.
house.
Well, I mean, actually, this is more of a point for Jay Wilson, but I don't think it's a regular house. I think for the average person with, because I like to just start of, I'm not as in the air as people, some people are, some people even think. But so I like to have a balanced view of that. But he does have a nicer home, and especially for him being by himself. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going. I don't want to. I know you're not downgrading Jay Wilson, but what I'm saying is that I think is a little bit above average niceness for a house, and I think that's part of the problem.
Well, my thing is
Well,
this though. I can afford it. My credit got it, and that's it. And my thing is I'm paying for it. And let me say this, my partner has a house, so we have homes, and we'll probably get a home together, and we'll still keep those homes. So who
and,
cares?
and and
My
that
thing
wasn't
is
my issue. My issue is this also though. He got what he wanted for the price. And you gotta also think
Yes,
about it.
that's the
People
most important thing that he
people
wants.
people also don't realize it's all relative. It's all relative because
mhm,
the average home in my area for the house that Jay Wilson, for the amount of house that Jay Wilson has where he's at, for the amount that he paid, I would end up down on the golf course with a lakeside home here, with a couple more bedrooms here in my area.
correct.
But that's not what I choose to do. I choose to be out here in my little God piece of God's country with acreage and two houses. You get
Correct.
what I'm saying? It's
And
all
like I said, and
relative.
do you realize that I don't get upset when people have homes and stuff. You never hear me say, "Ooh, they got a Mercedes Benz, so they think they it," or "Ooh, look at XYZ." King Roman has a home. You don't hear me saying, "Oh, you think you somebody because you got a house." I'm happy the man got a house. You were never gonna hear. Let me say this: y'all never hear me getting upset because of what somebody got or what they drive or where they live. Only thing I talk about is what people put on YouTube. That's what I talk about.
Listen, long as you got a place over your head and you're living within your means, did you just
Mm-hmm.
hear what I said? Living within your means, and you're not begging anybody for anything to take care of you, you're good.
Yeah, you ain't never hear me begging for a mortgage payment. You ain't never hear me begging for a car payment. And I put in that water heater and that water softener on the wish list. People still mad. And like I said, you don't know how I got it. You didn't know what, but at any rate, I let people talk. And it's all good to me. It's like you said, it's relative to me. But look, y'all, I gotta go. But Vivian, it is so good to see you. How you doing?
Hey
You
Jay.
doing okay?
I am doing well. I am doing well. I had a couple of dark days there, but I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting
Good,
better.
good.
Just missing
And
mama
Vivian,
a little
oh,
bit, but it's good. We good.
good,
Oh,
Y'all
Vivian.
well,
I'm
have a
happy that
blessed
you're
sending
back
day.
because a
prayers and
lot of
thoughts
people
to
was
you and your
asking about
family,
you. And
Vivian.
so Vivian came to let y'all know she's doing well. Keep her in prayer still.
Yeah,
Vivian's
I mean,
oh
I
child
am
Rico.
gonna be
Look,
going
Rico don't put up. Look,
live.
y'all. Look. I'm gonna help Rico out, and y'all tell Rico that Jay Wilson sent y'all over. I'm gonna do a redirect. So go and see Rico read me because he's very upset, and I knew he was gonna do this. So when I end, make sure y'all say Jay Wilson sent me. Jay Wilson sent me. Make sure that I sent him. Y'all let him know. Because Rico always putting people on. Y'all know Rico always putting people on. Because if it wasn't for him, King Roman wouldn't have been here. Because he always putting people on. So go on over there and say, hey, Jay Wilson sent me. D-Miss, what you got to say before I leave? Because I got to go in a few.
Oh, no, Pastor, have a good day. And Vivian still.
All right, Vivian, thanks for coming over. Vivian, I'll call you later.
All right. Y'all be blessed.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.